situation where in one of the Muslim countries, namely Bangladesh, they have announced opening the masjid, which was closed before in a small capacity. And the ulama have said that feet to feet or shoulder to shoulder is not a condition of jama'ah or salah. So it is okay to pray 3 feet apart. So brothers are asking, can we pray, go masjid, or we should pray at home?
Khwani, this question has been asked a number of times and I've answered it because they mentioned the haram. If you remember, there's the haram now. The haram at the beginning, they
used that.
They were together, feet to feet, shoulder to shoulder, and then later on, well, about third, fourth day, okay, became now with a separation. Okay, now, first of all, the quotation of Imam Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah that the taras will be left in cases of, for example, that is pandemics and all of the cases of extreme, that, taras, we could leave it. But taras means but that means, it's not really, so the shoulder and the shoulder, instead of touching, so it will be about like what? Maybe like a handspan or 4 fingers. Okay, because, for example, let's say I've got a pain in my arm. Please, brother, don't jeopardize my arm. Keep away a bit from me. So he keep away, but not a space for another person to come in. If I saw this and I came in, I'm going to be, filling up the gap. So it's a reasonable gap because this person, but to make it like that much is not correct. But now the question is Bangladesh, a country where they have opened the masajid and they said you have to, regardless of the ulama said or not, it's the country, the head of the country. They got a state, they got a ministry of endowments. So they had said that if you want to come to the masjid, you have to have this gap. Otherwise, they might, give you a fine. I don't know what they're going to do to you, or they put you in prison or something. So what is the best for us? To pray at home in jama'ah or pray in the masjid with this distance? Well, if it is to do the masjid praying with a distance, if it is jama'ah, which is obligatory, pray in the masjid. Pray in the masjid. Because this is the authority is telling you. It's not really authority. That means the sultan, the person who's in charge. If he said that to you, then the only choice for me to pray about Dhuhr and Asr and Maghrib and Isha, except for this, then I will do that. I'll come to the prayer of the Isha, including the Taraweeh, I'll pray it in that way. But if it is not an authority, it is like a person like myself, brothers, keep a feet. I don't have authority here. I'm not the sultan. I'm not the, okay, I would say no. There is no proof for you to do that. Okay? So this is not the jama'ah. The jama'ah has to be, the word jama'ah, ya ikhwani, it's in congregation. And if we allow this, so why don't we allow it through the TV, through link up and online imam? What's the point? What's the difference? If you allow this, okay, so so you said 2 meters. Do you have a proof 2 meters? So make it 3 meters. Make it 5 meters. Make it 10 meters. Make it 100 meters. Make it kilometers now and miles. Let's go through them. Okay, we have link up. And this link up, mashallah, move from move. There's no delay. Second by second, fraction of a second by fraction of a second. So why don't we do that? So we don't want to really open the scope so that, lots of ibidah. So we say, if the authorities, they said, you no way to enter the masjid, we open the masjid only to pray at a distance. Or shall we make the masjid closed? We said, no, open the masjid, akhi. We want the masjid to be open. And we want to pray because that this is the prayer is imposed upon us. This is the way we have to do it. Now.